Yeah, it's like tea. It's like coffee. It's coffee.
Okay. Now I'm a bit optimistic. Is there a situation or a scenario where a Ugandan girl has like gotten married to a Saudi man?
Or
Is that
pregnant.
even allowed?
Or pregnant. Do you guys
Now, please do not be fooled when some of these Africans come over here and try to clown and laugh at black Americans because we have a bunch of baby mamas or there's a bunch of women having children without getting married. Please do not fall victim to this foolery of thinking that they do not do the same. In this instance, not a lot of Africans they go over to Saudi Arabia to work. Africans, they love and worship white men and Arabs. There's nothing more they would like in their lives than to have a children by a white man or an Arab. They worship these people. You know, Unfortunately, in a lot of places in Africa, you have this colorization. They use a bunch of bleach, skin lightening, and they hate dark skin. I'm not saying all of them, but in a lot of cases, they use this bleaching cream to try to lighten their skin. They will go out and personally seek out and try to the best of their ability to have a child by a white man or an Arab.
Ugandans get pregnant in Saudi Arabia?
They do, but some of them they do get pregnant and they come back here.
To give birth.
That's why you get
They get pregnant to come back here because when the Arabs over there find out that they are pregnant, they'll either kill them or kick them out of the country and tell them to go back home.
a girl with a white baby, but they don't know the dad. Maybe
Mm.
they know, but they can't even go.
So the African women come from Saudi Arabia back to their home countries pregnant with a baby, don't know who the father is or can't contact the father because the Arabs they don't play that shit over there. They will Arabs they think very lowly of Africans. If someone finds out that they have a African woman pregnant, they will kill them if they get a chance to. That's considered shame. An Arab having a child by an African woman, that's considered a badge of shame. It's considered dirty.
Go back.
Oh, so
Because that side, if they know that you're pregnant, they can kill you there. You cannot make it to here. So you have to be quiet.
If the Arabs find out that those black immigrants who come over there are pregnant, they will kill them.
With your pregnancy, you come back here, you sort out yourself. Because if you say you're pregnant, that side you're dead. Pregnant for who? How?
With which man?
With
Whose
which man?
husband?
Oh, and then the man is
You
also in
don't move
trouble too,
out.
right?
Of course, the
No,
pregnancy
I
has
don't
to
think
be.
so.
Is the man also in trouble if he gets a girl pregnant?
Maybe
He can be.
with the lady, but mostly it's you in trouble. It's you who seduced, even if it's the man who came to you, even if they just raped you. As long as the lady comes to know, it's you who did so.
They don't have cameras in the house, probably.
Some of them do, but of course, trust me, they'll say it's you.
Because from the stories I hear on TikTok, the Arab men are never held accountable. No offense.
Yeah.
From the stories you see on TikTok,
Yeah,
these girls
that's what
tell
I
you the
told
stories.
you
They
that
never.
Can you share
for
some with
them
me?
and their men
No, I'm serious.
I will.
and their men.
So people, please do not be fooled when they come over here or they get online and try to clown American women for having a bunch of children without out of wedlock, without being married, and for a man having a bunch of baby mothers. Let me explain something to you. The marriage process in places like Africa is very different from the long, tedious marriage process in America. Logically, there's no difference between having multiple wives in Africa and in America having multiple girlfriends or having multiple baby mamas, should I say. There's no difference. Polygamy is illegal here in America. If it were legal, then technically, if polygamy was legal here in America, and it was as easy to get married and divorced as it is in Africa, then trust me, I'm pretty sure everybody with baby mamas or girlfriends and this and that would have been married and divorced over and over by now. Hell, even me myself. If I could get married at the drop of a dime and get divorced at the drop of a dime just by paying a dowry, giving somebody money, then giving their father a sheet of paper when I want to get divorced. If it was that easy, I would have been married and divorced by about 20 times by now. And so would everybody else. So the marriage process in countries like Africa and America is not the same. It's very easy and simple to get married and divorced in Africa. So technically, if you're in a relationship and you want to sleep with somebody in Africa, you can get married and divorced within a few weeks or a few months. So explain to me, how is that different from having a rendezvous here with in America, having a girlfriend that you dating for a few months and y'all have a baby or whatever the case. How is that different? And please don't say, well, most of the fathers there in Africa they stay there. No, they don't. A lot of times, people in Africa, they'll have one wife here, and then four other wives on another part of the village or in another part of the state. Then go to another country in Africa and have even more wives. So please don't say that they are there for all of their children. That's impossible. When you got like 10 wives, how can you be there for everybody? Now this is something with Somali women who also like to say, "Oh, we don't believe in having children out of wedlock and all of this," but look at what they men are doing.
Next customer.
This is Eastleigh, a district of Nairobi, where a growing number of women have been reporting serious cases of male exploitation. They are victims of a form of sex tourism. Somali men from the West travel here to have sex with young women, but do so under the guise of marriage. It's known as vacation marriage.
They call it vacation marriage or a sham marriage or a muta. Basically, what they do, because they believe so much in marriage, when you have sex with somebody, they'll go over there. Remember, in marriage in Africa, you can get married and divorced. It's nothing within a few days or a few weeks. Now, that's no different than that's like here in America. That's like you signing a piece of paper that you want to date and sleep with a girl for a few weeks, and then signing the paper when you finish with her. That's like no different. So they'll go back. So these Somali men, they'll go back to their home countries where the women are poor and desperate. They'll marry them for a few weeks, get them pregnant, divorce them, leave, go back to the West, and they'll never hear from them again. They'll never hear from them again. The women are left there with fatherless children. Please do not be fooled.
Most of the population in Eastleigh are Somalis. It has also become a popular destination for Somalis who live in Europe and America.
I have come to meet Ayam at home. She's staying with a friend because her family have thrown her out.
And even if you call them what they call a sham marriage or a scam marriage over there, that's considered shame in your family. Your family will kick you out, throw you out to the streets, and you got to defend for yourself. So you out there in the streets with children, no father because you got scammed in a sham marriage. Oh, it's horrible. Oh, trust me. Oh, trust me. It's the same. Don't fall into that trap of making them think that American man just not there for the children and they leave their women fathers, or they do the same over there.
Guurkan dhibka uu ku keenay faamilkaagii baa ku dayriyay.
walaalkay gaariga u dambeeya magaalada ku socdaa laakiin ma arki karaan baabuurka kugu
Is red light district.
Now this poor girl, Now they tricked her and married her for a few weeks or whatever, came over there, got her pregnant, divorced, and left, and she ain't never heard from him again. So of course she got kicked out by her family. And now to take care of herself and her fatherless child, she got to resort to prostitution. That's a pretty similar story we hear about here in America, don't we? A lot.
And some of these women end up in Eastleigh's red light district. It's where 17-year-old Jamila works.
meeshaan dhammaan soo gasheen qof kale oo Soomaali isla degan soo galaysa ma laha aan laakiin unugteeda aan korsanaya aan deganahay magac xun ee ugu dhacsantahay waxay leeyihin meesha mutinka waa laakiin aniga gabar Soomaaliyeed waa soo galaya meesha unugteeda seexanayso
Yeah, scammed her in the marriage, got her pregnant, and left her. She don't know where the guy is. Now she gotta work in a prostitution hotel, selling herself. Ring a bell, don't
it?
Jamila was only 15 when she met Mahat from America. She was forced into sex work after being abandoned by her family.
ninka gabar saaxiibadeeda wiil saaxiib oo qabo ay baraniga oo wiilkan uu ka helnay Mareykanka ka yimaaday adiga soo ugu xirgay wax badan oo ku qarash gareeyay qarash lacag oo ugu sabeen ninka markuu ismaaciil joogay 3 bilood amal uu baxay.
They got married in 3 months, and after that, he left.
Jamila wanted us to show her face, hoping someone would help her.
markaad noloshaada sideed ku dabartaa
inaan dambo aqalgayga intiga xaaladnay ugu dambeynayso ma ku kalsoonaanay wax kastoo dhisi
See, that's just like the women what they say over here. Trust me, there is no difference.
بعد هلا كل ما يصير لعك تدسي أنا كتير بحاول أصوّغنا أصوّغت جروبنا نسكبه بس.
How does it make you feel that Somali men are coming here to abuse young
So
girls?
as a mother, I feel very, very bad to see a woman who have made either a child or does not have a child.
Anyways. Now remember, polygamy is legal in Africa. You can have as many wives as you want. Look at this. This man got 86 wives, 185 kids. So don't sit here and tell me that a person who got 185 kids can be there for all his children. If polygamy was legal in America and we could have 86 wives, I'm pretty sure that basically some of everybody's girlfriends or baby mamas would be one of their wives, because it's no different. If you could marry and divorce as easy and simple as you could in Africa, then people here in America would be getting married and divorced just as easy, and people would be having multiple wives, or AKA multiple baby mamas, because it's no different from what they're doing. 86 wives, 185 kids, 12 wives. This man got 6 pregnant wives, 84 kids. It's crazy. This man has 10 wives, 98 children, and 568 grandchildren. You mean to tell me he's there for all his kids? Get out of here. And let's not talk about all of the child marriage in Africa and all of the rapings over there. It's pretty common, unfortunately, in this sick act is pretty common in some places to marry little small children. Now look at this. While women's group in South Africa estimate that a woman is raped every 26 seconds, the South African police estimates that a woman is raped every 36 seconds. So these men is out here just raping women, leaving them with babies, but they'll come over here and try to shame us for having baby mamas or shame women for having children and the father is not there. Anyways, y'all have a good night until the next video.